SBRForum videos, I'm Natalie Rydström. I'm joined today by Richard O'Hagan, sports writer and regular contributor to SBRForum, and we're going to be previewing the finals of Europe's Premier Club competition, the Heineken Cup, which will take place in Dublin. Richard, welcome to the show.
Hi, Natalie.
Now, Saturday, May 18th is just round the corner, where we'll see two French teams, Clermont Auvergne and Toulon, battle it out in uncharted territory at the Aviva Stadium to win the Heineken Cup, the piece de resistance in European rugby. The winner of this match will join Toulouse and Brive to become the third French team to have their name etched on the famous trophy. Now, what should we expect to see in this match, Richard?
I think we're going to see a very close game. I think we're going to see two teams who are going to go hard at each other. Then there's going to be no quarter asked or given. For a lot of these players, this is going to be their last game of the season, so they've got nothing to lose whatsoever. And I think it's going to be close, it's going to be attritional, it's going to be possibly not as high scoring as some people think it's going to be, but I think there will be some scoring. I think there'll be probably a couple of tries on each side, but probably no more than that. And probably winner one way or the other by no more than 5 points, I think.
Okay, now both teams are playing on neutral soil. Which team is better playing away?
Toulon tend to be the better side playing away. Clermont have a brilliant home record, but they don't tend to be as consistent away. Toulon have the most wonderful win over Saracens at Twickenham in the semi-finals, which most people didn't expect them to manage. And I think also the fact that they have slightly more British-based, or British-born, I should say, players will help them playing in the conditions they're like to get in Dublin.
Okay, now red-hot favourites in this match are Clermont Auvergne. Now, if Vern Cotter's team do win, they will be making tournament history as being the first team to have won all 9 matches in a season. Richard, can they do it? And what do you make of the odds, courtesy of William Hill, at 5-8?
I think that they certainly can do it. They've got the talent. They've got an incredibly talented team. Quite often you will find them with a bench of full internationals. They've got players who play on their bench, like Vincent Devati, who can't even get into their team, but are often starters for the French national side. So, yes, incredibly talented. Those odds are actually pretty good. I would expect them to be shorter odds than that for this game because they've got this really great record. So, yes, that's a decent price there.
Now, the underdogs in this match are priced at 13-8. What do you make of these odds? Again,
I think they're quite reasonable. I think maybe they could be a little bit longer. Maybe they will get a little bit longer as we get near to the kick-off time. But there's a lot of faith being put in Johnny Wilkinson, the Toulon captain and fly half. He's a massive, massive star in world rugby, and people think that just his presence alone could be very significant in this game, as it was against Saracens, where he kicked all their points.
Okay, and who do you think is going to win this match? Where's your money going on this match?
My money is definitely going on Toulon. I think that they have the ability. I think they're running into form at just the right time. But as I said, they've got a good core of British players who will be more used to playing in these sorts of conditions, which are likely to be wet and windy and possibly a little muddy than a lot of the French players will be. So I will definitely be going for Toulon on this.
Okay. Now, is there anything else which we should take a look at to make a bet on?
First scoring points markets are always good. Particularly in this, I'll be looking for the first scoring play to be a Toulon penalty. Because they've got Wilkinson, he's a very reliable, almost metronomic kicker, and I think they will attack hard from the off. I think they're going to be in the Clermont Auvergne half for first 5-10 minutes of the match if they possibly can do, and that is likely to lead to penalties and a chance for Wilkinson to get his name on the scoreboard early.
Okay, Richard, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.